Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Rando Geek. In this video, we're talking about Verizon. We have an article here coming from thestreet.com. I'll put the link for you down below in the description. It will be provided as your reference in case you want to check it out on your own. All right, so as we can see here, the headline, Verizon customers threaten to leave after latest announcement. So they're saying the phone carrier has made an announcement that has pushed some customers over the edge. Now, there's two ways to look at this. Okay, we're going to look at this from a positive business standpoint. We're going to look at the upside of the increase, or increases, should I say. But then we're also going to take a quick view at it from a consumer standpoint. How does the consumer feel? The consumer can also feel two ways about it. So we have the business that's going to most likely feel one certain way, profits, goals that has to be achieved. Whether they want to do it or not, it's a must in certain circumstances. And consumers are going to feel cheated, left behind, disrespected when promised one thing and then they get another. But then they may also feel it's worth it. All right. So it's important to know that despite this negative feedback, customers threatening to leave over these situations here, Verizon's still doing good. They've ended on a positive note in 2024. With elevated profits and a boost in customers within its wireless business. So even though these things are happening, people are still coming to them, sticking with them, and seeing it through. Perhaps they enjoy the service that much. All right, so Verizon has implemented a series of pricing adjustments over the past few months, demanding more money from its wireless customers. In October, Verizon reduced its auto pay discount for older phone plans from $10 to $5 a month. We covered that here. And, that's taking a shot at the legendary OG plans. And I've discussed my opinion on it many times. Part of me feels that they shouldn't take away deals that they've promised on older plans for customers that signed up to those older plans for a few reasons. One, these customers that are on those plans or loyal customers have been paying for quite some time. So it's kind of a little bit disrespectful. Secondly, some of these customers are on very fixed incomes. So they've already become accustomed to paying a certain amount for the service. Anything more than what they're paying might actually kick them hard financially. All right. So these are things that we have to understand from the consumer standpoint. But from a business standpoint, to offer this kind of service, they might need to raise prices in order to continue to accommodate older services that are no longer really in demand. There's no way to really make any new money on it. So they have to adjust in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, they'd have to get rid of it altogether and basically just take away the plans. It doesn't look like they want to do that. And we've read that in some past articles regarding price increases from Verizon specifically. They don't want to take the plans away. So they have to, make a little bit more money somehow to make it worth keeping. All right. In December, they've also quietly increased its administrative and telco recovery charge, a monthly fee added to wireless customers' phone bills, by 20 cents per line. So it's not a huge thing. Which there's a massive lawsuit with Verizon, $100 million. I've covered that many times. Some of you are getting payments, joke payments, like $1, some are getting like 2 cents, but that's your share of the lawsuit. And, they were sued for hiding it, not even telling people why they were being charged. And a lot of customers don't look at their bill. They just have it debited straight from their checking account or a credit card. And, people don't always pay attention. And they find out later on when they've realized that they've spent all this money, or they hear a lawsuit happen and then they realize that they've probably victimized by this. And then they file a claim and they are able to get their 2 cents or whatever it is. So another announcement, major change. Verizon is making a significant price change to a few of its phone plans. So starting February 20th, customers with My Plan accounts with 5 or more lines will soon have to pay an extra $3 monthly fee for each line. We did cover this, but this is a recap here for those of you that have been following the story and or have not heard about this. So in addition, customers who are still on Verizon's discontinued new Verizon plan in plan sizes S, M, L, XL, and double XL will also see significant increases on their monthly bill. Customers who only have a single phone line account under the plan will have to pay an extra $4 per month, which is an access fee, while those with multi-phone line accounts will be charged a whopping $15 access fee per line. Data coverage fees under the new Verizon plan will also increase from $15 to $20 per gig. So this is a big whopping change. So according to Verizon's website, the new price increases are due to rising operational costs. I've commented before on this, and I'll say it again. I don't think they have to raise the prices like this. I think they want to. I think they see that there's not really any value in these plans anymore for them. So they want to make more money to continue to offer it. There's also a part of me that feels like maybe they do need to increase it slightly because they are kind of still paying for this. And again, there's no way to make additional money on it. So rather than axe it and drop everyone from the plans, they're trying to meet consumers halfway. But they could have done it in a softer way, meaning maybe not increase so much. $4 per line is costly if you have a lot of lines. And most likely the people on these OG plans do. These legacy plans, they probably have 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 or more lines. And you'll feel that. So I think it was anything over 4 lines now, you'll have to pay that. So if you have 5, 6, 7, that's already $12 more per line. Depending on your situation, then there's the data coverage fees, etc. So this can really hurt people. They're saying Verizon customers express outrage over the upcoming price hikes. A Verizon customer took to Reddit to share an email from the phone carrier that warned them that their monthly wireless bill would be increasing as a result of the recent price adjustments. So the email says, in order to continue bringing you the best mobile experience, we're adjusting our plan prices. So in the comment section under the post, many Verizon customers expressed frustration over the upcoming charges to their bill. So one person by the name of Krusty Batch of Nature said, so they raised prices until I finally moved most of my numbers to my plan. And now they raised those prices too. This is getting ridiculous. My plans are up almost 20% since October 2022, and any change I made was to bring it back down a little after they increased prices. And then there's a bunch more of people just ranting about it. Let's see if we can get some more stuff here. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of comments here. I'm not logged into Reddit, so I can't read all of them. But oh, okay, here we go. Got the same email, going to pay my phones off and leave. This is ridiculous, absolutely disgusting. So that's just like two of them right there. There's another one. I'm already looking for a different company. We have been with Verizon since the beginning of time. Absolutely no perks anymore. Verizon can take their high prices and stick it where the sun don't shine because I'm done. So as we can see, this isn't legit. Like customers, they're done. They're walking off. Now, like I said, from a business standpoint, I feel like they may need to do this to some degree to continue to offer the benefit of these older services that are no longer in demand. A lot of these deals are just not around, and it's costing them money to keep it running. And there's probably not that many customers with these types of services and plans for them to continue to run it without making a little bit more money. And for certain consumers, they might feel it's worth paying the increase to continue on the plans that they have. Some customers have amazing benefits, far better than what my plan is offering currently. If you're on a legacy plan, you probably got the hookup when it was good, when it was a good time, when the getting was good. We know that in recent years, they've been stingy as hell. I'm just going to say it clearly. Companies have been cutting back left and right and basically just trying to give you watered down versions of what they used to be, what they used to offer. And If you're on those plans and the value is good for you, you might want to pay a little bit more. So from the business standpoint, they understand that that's probably going to happen. There are going to be some customers that want to pay more because they value these plans so much. And they feel if you don't want to pay it, if you really think it's not worth it, then they don't care if you leave or not, because it's costing them too much money in their eyes to keep you, if you're just going to take. Basically, that is how they see it. That's the business standpoint. These are not my rules, but it's clear to see this is how they feel. And then, there's always going to be the customer that feels disrespected because make a promise, keep a promise rule, right? Make a promise, keep a promise rule. You said this would be my plan, and now you're changing it. I'm going to Visible now, which is still Verizon, by the way, or I'm going to Total, which is also still Verizon. See, this is the problem with these mergers. You can't run. They still get paid. You would have to go to like Red Pocket or something, which isn't nearly as good as Total or Verizon. This is the problem with the mergers, these acquisitions, T-Mobile too. When you let T-Mobile buy Mint and Ultra, there's nowhere else to go. Like, you're still going to T-Mobile. You don't have to look at their name. You don't have to deal with their customer service, which is nice. You get a break from their side of the business, but they still get paid. They still get paid very nicely. So you're not really hurting them. You just feel better mentally, but you're still getting screwed because you're still doing business with the devil if that's how you see them, if that's your view of the company. So, this is how it is. Unfortunately, it was better the way it was before when we had more MVNOs. I'll be honest. Not that Visible is excellent. Total is excellent. Verizon's doing a bang up job with all of that. And I don't really think they're evil here for increasing a little bit. They could do a better job with it. It's just a little too much. Again, I'm not shilling for any company. I think I wish they could leave it for the legacy accounts. I've expressed that on numerous occasions, but part of me gets it. I just think they could have went about it so much better. They didn't have to raise it so much. 4 is a little much. They could have did 2, and then maybe in like a year did another 2. They could have planned it a little bit better. They say it's operational costs. I think it's them basically trying to get as much money out of those plans, force you on to newer plans, the more expensive plans, and that's it. And if you don't want to pay for those older plans, that price, then they're going to put you on the new plans because they got bills to pay. They have lawsuits to pay off. They're constantly, all these companies are constantly in the news being sued. And, it becomes your problem, the consumer. Unfortunately, we pay for it. That's how it's always been. The consumers pay for everything. We know that. The working man pays for it all. That is the world we live in. So let me know your thoughts. I'm very interested down below. We made this long. We did this intentionally because we wanted to get our view out, So me, I'll do a 50-minute video if I have to express my concerns. Hopefully you enjoy that. Give a video a like. Share this video with others if you think they'll be interested in this type of content, the news here. We do want more people in the comment section. We want to see those likes up because it's encouraging. It lets us know that you guys are enjoying it. That's what it's all about here. We're trying to get more eyes on this, have discussions, and get the news out to more people that are interested. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.